Hello, thanks for joining us. We're here at Orange County National. You're watching Me and My Golf TV. Pierce, it's Go Low. What do we have today?
Go Low. Today, Andy, we're looking at one of the most overlooked aspects of improving your game, the pre-shot routine, PSR. Let's give you a good pre-shot routine. Let's help you take charge of your game. Okay, so welcome to Go Low. This is where we answer questions on your game to help you go low.
Yes, so make sure you're getting in the action. Go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram today and post your questions, please. We'd love to hear what you've got to say.
Absolutely, using the hashtag Go Low. Right, today's question is actually from Facebook and it's from Daniel Racine. And Daniel is saying that he's struggling with a pre-shot routine because he's got lots of different swing thoughts and he needs a trigger and how he can actually piece it all together. So thinking about his grip, his posture, his alignment, but then when he comes to shot, he needs a trigger. So it's an interesting thought that, Andy, we ask our students all the time, you know, what is their pre-shot routine? And they say, oh, they stand behind the ball, have a couple of practice swings, and then they come in and hit the shot. There's a lot more to it than that, isn't there? Because you're actually giving, it's your only real chance, the only thing that you can do to control what you're about to do. If you go in there sort of with a, you know, with no real effort or no real thought about what you're about to do, then it becomes a lot harder.
Yeah, it's something we see so often that actually the pre-shot routine is very much overlooked by golfers. They get up there, they pick their club, they stand over the golf ball, they have a swing without too much thought, and then they go. And I think if you can actually practice and actually really make sure that this is an area you work on the golf course, it makes a massive difference, and it can really save so many shots.
We get all of our students to actually practice with their pre-shot routine. So there's two elements to practices. One is changing technique, the other one is practicing course situations. So once they're doing that, we say, well, like, do your pre-shot routine before every shot, so it becomes automatic on the golf course. When you're under pressure, it's no different. So, you know, if suddenly you try and do a pre-shot routine only when you're under pressure, again, your brain knows that you're in a different situation. So, Andy, simple pre-shot routine. Let's go through that.
Okay, so for Daniel, he's got too many thoughts over the golf ball. Okay, now this is dangerous, Pierce, when you're thinking that many things over here. So we want to keep it simple for you, really, Daniel. So we always use the sort of think and play box for the pre-shot routine. So what we always do, if you imagine it here, I'm standing behind the golf ball here, imagine a line here in between myself and the golf ball. This side is going to be the think box, this side is going to be the play box. Yep. So this is where I'm going to do all my thinking, okay, whether it's club selection, I'm going to put my bag in here, I'm going to think about the wind, I'm going to think about everything I need to do to play this shot right. Any swing thoughts I'm going to have are going to be in here, but as soon as I go into this side, it's really all about focusing on the target and letting things happen a bit more naturally, Pierce, rather than actually getting bogged down with technique. So then you can just, when you're in there, just commit to the shot and go without really thinking too much.
Yeah, we don't want you thinking over the ball too hard on things. You know, look, it depends on the person. We spoke to Justin Rose and he says he likes to have, you know, sometimes up to 6 swing triggers when he hits a golf ball. Now that's pretty impressive, and that actually helps him when the pressure's on. But majority of people, when we get you here into the play side, as Andy said, they want it to be like autopilot, so you're just going into it.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's go through this situation here. So we've got 133 yards, I think it was, into the wind, slightly uphill. This is the 16th at Panther Lake at Orange County National. This is a really hard golf ball. So Andy's got quite a tough situation here. We need to make sure we go through a good think side to prepare him for 133 yards into the wind. Okay,
so 133 yards into the wind is probably playing more like 145. So I've already thought about that. I've picked my club. I'm going with a 9-iron. Okay, I would normally from that situation hit a wedge. So I'm up in the club. I'm making the decisions first. Okay, so I'm assessing what I'm doing here. Yeah. Now the key thing is now I have 2 practice swings. And in these 2 practice swings, I'm thinking about the technique that I would like to sort of improve on, that I'm working on currently. Okay, so I'll have 2 practice swings, and then I'm done. I'm really going to forget those, put them aside. I'm now going to go into thinking about the shot that I want to play, imagining the shot and really getting into it. So from here now, I'm going to come behind the golf ball and the target line. I'm going to take a look, imagine the shot I want to play. I'm going to pick my spot. Now, as soon as I cross the line, I'm going to commit to this now. I'm going to have no other swing thoughts, focusing on the target. Now, once I've took my setup, this is what could help you, Daniel. I have 1, 2 looks, okay, and then I go.
Okay.
So That's actually practice. Now, a lot of people probably won't even think about that. They think they'll get up there, they don't even know how many looks they have, or even some people don't even look at the target. So just something there that you can work on is maybe say, okay, I'm going to have one look at the target and then I go, or 2 looks at the target. Something simple, but work at it so you know exactly what you're planning to do. And that becomes a habit so you don't have to think about it then.
Have a go again for me, and actually just, are we going to get you hitting the shot?
Okay, right, so...
It's interesting that I actually go through what I do as well, which is very similar to Andy, same clothes, same pre-shot routine. Now, what I would do as well, and I know Andy's slightly different on this, I'm a very visual person, so I will actually see the ball flight. So actually, if you imagine the shot tracer that you see on the telly and on some of our videos, you'll actually see the ball flight flying through the air. Now, I imagine a red line, so a red shot tracer line on my golf ball going through. So my swing thoughts are done there, and I imagine that flight. I come in here, and all I'm doing when I see it then is imagine that flight. And the good thing with this as well, Andy is over the golf ball and he knows that he's made his best possible judgment on the shot.
Yeah.
He's over the ball and going, this is the club, this is the club, this is the club. If for whatever reason the wind changes and then the situation changes, then he can step back and do the routine and go back into his think box and assess. But so many people are over the golf ball going, yes, there's the technical swing thoughts, but then they're going, actually, have I got the right club here? Well, oh, I don't maybe, and then they go, well, actually, oh, that bunker on the left, I hit it in there last week. You know, so they're actually over the golf ball, they're thinking about things that they shouldn't be thinking of. Whatever you focus on, you'll move towards. If you're focusing over the ball at seeing a beautiful red ball trace flight going right by the hole and imagining it going in, why not? Well, actually, you've got a lot more chance of executing a good shot.
Definitely, and I think the plan side, the think side is really important, but it's been able to go, okay, do that side, cross the line, forget about it, hit the shot. If you hit a good one, great. If you don't, then, you know, so what? You've made a good plan, and that's all you can do. It's not going to guarantee success. I wish it would, but it's certainly going to help you.
And that isn't the only way you can do it. There are so many different pre-shot routines. So what we'd like to do, everyone who's watching this is going to actually clog up the comments board a little bit maybe, but can you actually, it'd be great to actually hear your pre-shot routine. So actually post your pre-shot routines below, what you do. Maybe they can help us. Maybe we can think, oh, that's a good idea for ourselves. Okay guys, look, hope you enjoyed the video. Daniel, hope this really helps you. If you practice that pre-shot routine and get it nailed down, we will guarantee that it will help you. Can we say that? Guaranteed?
Guaranteed help. There we go.
All right, so guys, don't forget, go to the Facebook, Twitter and Instagram using the hashtag GoLow. Don't forget to check out the website, meandmygolf.com. We have lots of things on strategy, on course management. You know, get out there and have a look at that. There's loads more videos, more than we put out onto YouTube. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Cheers, guys.